Hi, I'm Mary, the librarian here at SCTCC Library, and today I'm going to help you walk through some of the basics of database searching so that we can start exploring and figure out the best ways to be working within our databases, because you probably have a paper coming up or something else. The best thing you need to do is start right here at our library's website. Library. It's pretty easy to find. All right, we're here. Let's scroll down. And you just scroll down and you hit the search button. So click that and it will open up in another screen. So there we are. We're in this screen. So now we're ready to search. This is the heart of it. First, go up here and make sure that you're signed in. It's just going to make it a lot easier down the road if you're signed in. It gets complicated later. So just do it now and then you're out of the way. All right, now you could go here and just click in whatever you want, kind of like Google, but you're not going to get the best results that way. So I recommend going right here to advanced search. We're doing that because you want the best stuff and you want this fast. You don't have all day to spend. All right, now where should we look? Right now we're looking at everything. Do you know that you only need paper books that are in the library? You can do that. Did your instructor tell you you need just like 4 articles for your paper? You can do that too. But for my search today, I'm searching for everything. Everything. I don't care what I get. The format doesn't matter to me. So, what am I searching for? So, my search is what should a public library manager do to set up environmental procedures for their library? That's pretty broad. It's going to give us a lot of search terms. So you want to first think about what's your first search term. Well, my main one is public library there. So I'm going to type that in. And so I've got my and there. I also, let's see, manager. All right, I'm going to say manager. That's now that's spelled right. If you're like me and you're a bad speller, make sure you're spelling all these words right. It'll completely throw your results off. Okay, public library, manager, and I'm going to say environmental. I think that's the main, those are my big search words. That's the gist of what I'm trying to look for. We can always go back and alter this. You're not paying by the search. Do whatever you want. All right, I've searched and I've found 598 results. Okay, interesting. So scroll down, see what we've got. And already, look, by number 3, what is this? What? Huh? No, none of this makes sense. All right, this is awful. This is a terrible search. I'm unconcerned. I'm going to take out manager. I feel like manager might be throwing things off. That if what I really want is public library environmental standards, let's just look for that. All right, it's searching. We see it searching. Okay, all right, now I have 2,694 results. Cool. Now, I do not have time in my day to search through 2,694 results. You don't either. No, I'm at home, so I know I want to search for things at home. I don't want things that are in the library. So I'm going to click here on just stuff that's available online. And that way I know whatever I find that's going to be good, it's going to be available to me right here on the web. All right. I'm not worried about any of this. Let's see, resource type. As I'm realizing there are, going on 3,000 materials, I think I'm going to go with just books. There are 88 books in these results. So let's just click on books and I can kind of go from there. All right, how else could I narrow down my big pile of material? I could look for things by date, and I could say, maybe I only wanted things that were within the last 5 years, but I don't know, for my search, that doesn't really matter. It's good to look at subjects too, because all of this here, these are words the database knows. So the database thinks these are words that you might want to use. Okay, interesting. Well, there's my public libraries, and that would take me down to just maybe 19 things. So let's apply all those filters. All right, now we've really narrowed it down. Okay, I do have only 19 results. 19 is totally doable. I can definitely look through 19 materials. So I'm scrolling along here and not everything looks perfect, but you know what? This right here, this looks great. So I'm going to click on that. Okay, so the material or the information about it pops up, and just scroll down and I can read the description right there. Ooh, okay, that sounds exactly like what I'm looking for. Perfect. Now, again, these are the subject words that are that the database thinks are related to this item. So if this looked pretty good, but maybe I wanted something else, I might click on one of these subject words and go to those. But for me today, I'm fine. This is good. Now, what do I do with this? Now, I'm going to be thrilled, but I don't necessarily want to just sit here and read through it. So I could print it out. Sometimes it's easier to read printed things than it is to read things on the web. That's fine. Go ahead and do that if you want. Um, I might just want to collect all of these things. So I like to email them to myself. So you just click on the email link, it pops up and it tells you you can send it to any email. You can send it to your SCTCC email or anything else. Give it a quick note. This looks good. I reviewed this. Or maybe I'm ready to cite this in my, or I want to make sure that I have it again. Let's not get ahead of ourselves. I want to make sure I have this again. So this permalink right there, I just copy on it. I can now paste this into an email. I could paste this into a Word document, whatever you want. But that link will always take you right back to this book. You don't want to use the URL that's at the top of your page in your search bar. That's not going to work again. This one will. This will always get you back to the book. So permalink is your permanent link to this resource. All right, but now I know it's great. I'm super excited about it. So I want to cite this in the paper that I'm writing. Now talk to your professor, see what your instructor has to say about which format of citation is going to work best for them. So MLA is pretty common. APA is also very common. You want to double check them and make sure that they really are correct, but a lot of these are going to be at least pretty close to correct. So I click there, I copy it, and now, like magic, you just copy it right into your own paper. Fantastic. But let's say I do want to take a few moments now and kind of browse through it and see, is this right for me? Well, I click that link, and now I'm going to pop open in another screen. There's a lot of opening new screens here. And yeah, this looks good. Okay, so I'm on the EBSCO site, but all of this looks good. I can go here and I could open this, just open it in a PDF. You would probably do that with an article. Since this is a whole book, you might open this as an EPUB text and then put it over onto like your Kindle or something like that. Whatever's going to work best for you. You can, again, if you get here and you decide, I want to save it to my Google Drive, or just save it to your computer or cite it, find that permalink again. You don't have to go back. It's right here for you. All right. Does that make sense? I feel like you did a really good job today. We all found great stuff. So good for us. All right. Thanks so much for exploring through the databases with us today. It was just a quick look. And if you want to get some more information, send us an email, library@sctcc.edu. You can also follow us on Twitter. We're happy to chat with you. Again, my name is Mary, the librarian here, and I can set up a Zoom session to help you search and help you to find the best information that you need to make sure that you get everything done for your class. Thanks so much for talking with us today. We'll see you next time. Bye-bye.